What's up, Nightclub Two-Steppers? It's Brian B. and
Miss Megan.
And we've got an intermediate move. And in our style, we're going to show you the easy to harder versions as we go. So first thing we have to basically do is a basic underarm turn. That's what we're going to get into. Then we're going to do something that's in one of our routines, actually, where I back up through this to lead Megan for a spin. But the reason why we have Miss Megan and Miss Emily is because they've added wrinkles to this where we're going to back up and then take her around for a dip, put her back on her foot and dance a basic. But we have more wrinkles than that. We've got one more as the leader backs up. Free spin with a duck. Pick her back up and add an inside turn. So we're going to teach this with my back to the camera so you can get the positions right. We're also going to do it sideways. Now let's cover this. Nightclub two-step, I don't care how you do it, whether you close your feet and move on the slow or you have a little bit of rock. I could care less. It's social dancing. Choose your weapon. Hand goes up, underarm turn, right? That's the basic stuff. Hand goes up, underarm turn. The crux of this is for me to walk around that. So how I'm going to do that from my basic, I feel like I'm stepping sideways and back, then I'm going to dance back, back, forward. Back, back, forward as I take this in a big backstroke over her right side, quick, quick, slow, and then free spin her quick, quick, slow. So we did that again. That back, back, forward, get good at that because you're going to have to do it a lot. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, and back, back, forward, quick, quick, slow. At this point, I want to be on this side so I can take my right hand and free spin Megan quick, quick, slow. Let's look at it once on this side so you can see the followers forward. And if you can chime in anything that you need to, Miss Megan. Quick, quick, slow. I dance back, back, forward. So right here, I still have connection in that hand. This backstroke's up and over. Quick, quick, slow. You can see on this side, I've kept this path free for Megan. I let go of my bottom hand. Free spin Megan. Do you have anything for the followers at that point?
I was going to talk about the path, but you already did it.
Perfect. All right, let's go back to the camera. Next part, we're going to add the duck. We have slow, quick, quick, slow. Hand goes up, back, back, forward, quick, quick, slow. From here, as I lead the quick, quick, slow, my right hand's going to stay there. Quick, quick. She's going to duck as we hit the slow. I pick up that arm, and we can dip her onto that foot. Easiest way is just to bring her back up to this foot, and from here you can do sways and get to a slow and lead maybe an inside turn or something like that.
New wrinkles.
That's the easiest way. Let's look at that version sideways. So slow, quick, quick, slow. Hand goes up, back, back, forward, quick, quick, slow. Now you can see the path that Megan's on. Quick, quick, slow. And we're going to hit the dip, pick her back up on a foot, and then from here we can sway. We can put her on a slow on the left foot and a basic. We can put her on a slow on the right foot and a basic. But there's some things that you do, Megan, in terms of all of this that make this work. Yes, I felt that right there. So can you explain this as we go through?
I use my lats. No. Which part?
For the duck. So
Okay.
you give me something to connect onto.
Speaking of connection, though, I am connected to this hand as we walk around.
Quick, quick, slow. So from here, my right hand, I'm going to let Megan talk.
So as I'm turning, if I feel that they're going to duck me, I make sure that they have this arm right here, and then I fill out the connection on that arm too, so that we have a circular-ish connection.
And from there, I can then, with my right foot, take her into the dip. Right? Put her back up on the foot and off to the races. Yes?
That was a bigger dip than normal.
Last time, because that's the important part before we get to the last part. Again, we'll do it sideways so you can see all the moving parts. Quick, quick, slow. 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 But Megan is already getting ready for the next part. Let's do this with the back. We'll show the whole thing, and then we'll show you how to do it. Slow, quick, quick, slow. 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 So that fancy exit. Let's talk about this. Let's go sideways again, Miss Megan, give ourselves some room. And there's some things here that, as we talked about this before we did the video, if the follower doesn't do these things, leaders, you should not lead this end of the pattern. I think you can easily get, obviously, people through the underarm turn.
Ooh, sorry.
This is very easy to do, right? To practice the free spin. If all that's going well, then I'll go to the duck. And if you're connecting properly, which we're going to talk about, then we can do this final exit.
If they don't spin well.
If they don't spin well, yes. But provided all that works and the duck works, and we're getting that connection that Megan talked about, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. At this point, Megan is filling this connection out. So from here, I could, in theory, just with this left hand, lead quick, quick, slow, right? Let me scooch back so I have some more space. But if she's following this well, I can start to slide this hand down. She's filling out that space. If we do that again, she's filling it out here, but as I slide down, she's rotating into that. So now I can lead quick, quick, slow. So let's do it one more time, kind of real-ish speed. Slow, quick, quick, 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 slow, off to the races. And speaking off to the races, if you want to see another really cool move we did, the check and ronde, if this type of move is working for you, check out this video, the check and ronde for Nightclub. And if you're an avid social dancer and you've not been to our website, Social Dance Online, check it out right here. There's 1,500 videos, 18 different dance styles. We have an app in the App Store and Google Play. See you on the dance floor soon.